Hello and welcome to another edition of Charch Chat. I am Paul Charchian from LeagueSafe.com. Thanks for joining us here at Open Sports. This midweek edition, we're going to spend some time talking about the Thursday night game, and specifically the running game of the Patriots. BenJarvus Green-Ellis has been one of the big stories. Every year there's somebody you've never heard of, right? And this is the year. This is him for this year. BenJarvus Green-Ellis, touchdowns in 4 straight games, so he's been productive fantasy guy. He's only averaging 3.9 yards per carry, and I don't think he's a special runner at all. But you know, he plays for a team that's still playing pretty good ball, and he's the only guy they got. You know, Kevin Falk is a role player, and who else are they going to go to? Heath Evans, fullback. You know, just don't have a lot of choices right now. Now, Sammy Morris is listed as at least practicing in limited fashion. Of course, you never know much that's coming out of the Patriots. It's always hard to know, but it looks like Lamont Jordan won't be back. Morris could have a role in this game. That's a possibility here, but as you look at the fantasy prospects for Green-Ellis or Morris or anybody else, they're bad. The Jets have been really good against the run. The offseason additions of Pace and Jenkins have really paid off, and the interior of that line's become much, much harder to run against. Jets defense ranks 5th against the run, just 76 rushing yards per game allowed, and they haven't allowed a back to top even 74 yards this year, and no back has scored a rushing touchdown since week 4. So, I mean, the Jets' run defense really, really good. So, no matter who gets the ball, I don't think they're going to score unless, you know, something like a first and goal from the 2 kind of situation comes up. You got a couple of cracks at it. You might take something like that. Unless the Jets really fall off of form, they're not going to get burned by a long run, and they're not going to give up the rushing touchdown unless it's something like a goal-to-go situation. So, you know, when you look back at the earlier matchup between these two games, as a group, the Patriots running backs, you know, only put up, I believe, 97 total yards as a group. That was all of them together. And while, you know, that's not a bad rushing day, it's not a good one either. And I don't see him getting back to that point because the guys who are running the ball effectively then aren't going to be available. Lamont Jordan was their leading rusher last time, not this time. So if you've got BenJarvus Green-Ellis, the temptation to keep in your line is great, but I think the string of consecutive games with a touchdown comes to an end here, sadly, on Thursday Night Football against a tough Jets run defense. All right, thanks for watching Charch Chat here at Open Sports.
So you think you can tackle a pro? There's only one way to find out. Click on fantasy at opensports.com.